Hello, my beautiful people. I welcome you back to my channel once again. In today's upload, we want to preview our match against Wolves. And the first thing I want to do today is to look at the form table, the form guide for this weekend. Now, this form guide does not include this weekend matches because Newcastle is currently playing Bournemouth and they are losing by 1-0 as at the time of recording this video. Now, in the last 6 games, the form guide doesn't look good for Chelsea. We are placed 15th on the form guide table in the last 6 games. We have played 6 and we have -2 goals, and our point is 6. Now, in that form guide, Newcastle is leading. They have 18 points in the last 6 games, and they have a goal difference of 17. Nottingham Forest is second with 16 points. Arsenal is third with 14 points. Then Liverpool fourth with 12 points. Crystal Palace, AFC, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Man City on 8th. Then we have Wolves, which is at the 12th position on that form guide table in the last 6 games. They have 7 points from the last 6 games, and they also have a goal difference of -2. The last time that Wolves visited Stamford Bridge, Cunha scored a hat-trick in that game. Axel Disasi added 1 for Wolves, and we were defeated in that game the last time Wolves visited Stamford Bridge. Now, our next matches, looking at our next matches, we play Wolves on Monday. Then the next match, we have to have one eye on that match. It is going to be against Manchester City, and that is going to be on the 25th of January. Then we are going to play West Ham. The next match is against Brighton in the FA Cup, and then we play Brighton again in the Premier League. You remember what happened when we played Newcastle United twice. We won 1 and lost 1. So it is happening again. We are playing Brighton twice. All right, 2 consecutive times. Then our next game is going to be Aston Villa, and these are very tough matches coming our way. So this match against Wolves is a must-win match. Actually, we have to win this match. Now, when we played our first leg this season against Wolves, we defeated Wolves by 6-2, and that was away to Wolves. Jackson was the one who scored the first goal as early as the 2nd minute. Cunha scored. Cunha has been a thorn in our flesh of late. Palmer scored in the 45th minute. Larson equalized in the 45th plus 6. Then Madueke, that was the last time we saw Madueke shine very well. He scored a hat-trick in that game. Felix came on to score 1, and that was how we won by 6-2. Now, this is the exact form that we have to replicate against Wolves. This is the performance we actually have to reproduce. We have to rediscover that form that place us among the title contenders, that place us among the conversation of title contenders. We have to seriously rediscover that form and replicate that form against Wolves. We must win this game against Wolves so as to kickstart our season, because we have very difficult matches coming our way. It is true that people are saying our coach Enzo Maresca last season at Leicester had a dip in form, but I must tell you that that dip in form came in February, and that runs until early April, I think the 12th of April. Now, they lost their match in February against Middlesbrough. They lost by 2-1. And that brought a run of very poor form until April. Now, our form has been quite bad of late. In the last 5 games, Chelsea has not won a Premier League game. The only game we won was in the FA Cup, and that was against Morecambe. So in the Premier League, we've not been performing well. And so this is the opportunity for us to rediscover our form. The game will be played on Monday. As usual, I am going to give you everything that you need to know going into the game. to be played on Monday, the 20th of January, and the time is 20 o'clock GMT. The venue, of course, is Stamford Bridge, and the referee that will be in charge of the game is Simon Hooper. Assistant referee is going to be Andrea Holmes and Simon Long. They will be assisting Simon Hooper on the lines. Fourth official is going to be Swart Atwell, and he will oversee conduct within the dugout and the behavior of the two managers, Enzo Maresca and Vitor Pereira. Now for VAR, we are going to have Matt Donoghue, and the assistant VAR, we are going to have Dan Cook. Now, looking at the form of the two teams, this time around, I've taken the last 6 games. In the last 6 games, Chelsea have won only 1 game. And as I said, that is in the FA Cup. We have drawn 3, and then we have lost 2. Then for Wolves, in the last 6 games, they have won 3 of their games. They have lost 2, and they have drawn 1. So that is the reason they are ahead of us in the form table, as I mentioned. Our woes began against Everton. That draw against Everton, that 0-0 draw against Everton, has actually been a bad omen for Chelsea. And since then, we've been struggling actually to survive, to gain points. And that has actually taken us out of the top 4 as we speak. Now, the only win we have in the last 6 games is against Morecambe, as I mentioned. But then what about Wolves? The wins they had, one was against Manchester United. They defeated Manchester United by 2-0. And I want to also remind you that they also played against Tottenham and drew by 2-2. So Wolves is a team that we seriously won against in the first leg, but it has been a different situation now. It has been a different manager, and so we have to approach the game with different tactics and with a different mentality. Now, looking at the two teams, Chelsea are currently 5th on the table. We have played 21 games, just as Wolves. Wolves are 17th. They have also played 21 games. We have 37 points in total, and Wolves have 16 points. We have scored 41 goals, and Wolves have scored 31 goals. For goals conceded, we have conceded 26, and Wolves have conceded 48. And so we have a goal difference of 15. They have won 4 games in total in the Premier League this season, and we have won 10 in total. So talking about Wolves, they are just above the drop zone. They are 17th, and they have the same points actually with Ipswich Town. They lie 18th on the log, so the same point as Wolves over there. Now, in the last 5 games between Chelsea and Wolves, Chelsea have won 2 and Wolves have won 3. There has not been many draws between these two teams of late, and so in that last 5 games there are 0 draws. Wolves 3, Chelsea 2, and we have to actually redeem ourselves in this game. Now, last season, I must also remind you that Wolves did the double over Chelsea in the Premier League. This season has started. We have already won 1 game, and we have to do the second one. As I mentioned, the last time Wolves visited Stamford Bridge, they defeated Chelsea by 2-4. And Palmer scored in that game. Cunha scored a hat-trick, including a penalty in that game, and Disasi added 1 for them. Thiago Silva was the one who scored the second goal for Chelsea, actually. So that is the form of the two teams going into Monday's game. All right, now looking at the player availability before I go to my predicted 11, Chelsea could miss as many as 8 players going into this game. Now, we know that Fofana will not be available, Badiashile will not be available, Modric is 7 indefinite suspension, and then KD Hall will also not be available for selection. Then yesterday, Enzo Maresca mentioned that Palmer picked a kick or a knock. and so he is a doubt for the game on Monday. Enzo Fernandez is also a doubt because he didn't train. He didn't train yesterday. Romeo Lavia also the same thing. He has muscle fatigue. Both him and Enzo Fernandez, they have muscle fatigue. Colwill is also a doubt because he was not in the session yesterday. I don't know what will happen today and tomorrow, Sunday. I think that we must not risk these players. Once we feel that they are not fit, I think we need to give them that rest and allow them to heal proper. All right. Then also there has been transfer links surrounding some players, Renato Viega, Christopher Nkuku, Axel Isasi. I think that they will not be involved in the game against Wolves. But then I must mention that this would have been a very perfect opportunity for Cesar Casadei to show what he has. But then the coach has other ideas. Cesar Casadei and Ben Chilwell, I think, have played their last games for Chelsea for now, unless they didn't find clubs to live in this January transfer window. And so here is my predicted 11 for the game against Wolves. Sanchez is coming back into post. Cucurella will take his position at the left back position. Tosin should come in. That is if Colwell is unfit to start. Tosin should come in there. Chalobah has returned, and I believe the Chelsea fan base will welcome Chalobah with a song on Monday. And it is my hope that Chalobah scores a goal on his return. All right, so Chalobah should start this game. I think Achampong will start in this game. James is going to start, but I think James is going to start in defensive midfield. That is if Enzo Fernandez is declared unfit to start. I think James will move into defensive midfield. Then Caicedo will pair with him over there. Then we have Sancho, Felix, and Madueke. Madueke, I believe, will score a goal in this game. Then we have Nicolas Jackson up top. He will also score a goal again in this game, I believe, strongly. So that is my predicted lineup for the game against Wolves. Now, for my predicted score, I think that Kunha is doing very well. And so, again, he's going to score a goal against Chelsea. He has been good. He has been in good form against us. And so, on Monday, he should find the net again. But I believe at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea will win this game. And we are going to win this game by 3-1. That is my score prediction. I want to see your comment. Please drop me your comment concerning the score prediction, and also your predicted lineup. Which players you want to see in the lineup, in the starting 11. I want to see your comments over there. All right, so that is what I have for you today concerning our preview. Please, those of you who are new, please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and the notification bell. Also share the link for more of our Chelsea family members to get access to this news. Thank you very much. Till I see you after the game on that Monday. And on that Monday also, I am going to give you a report on the performance of our loan players, as I have been doing always. And so you have to expect some videos from now to the end of that Monday. So please stay tuned and hit the notification bell so that when this news come in, you'll be among the first to get this news. Thank you very much, and I see you. Bye for now.